Right, welcome back to part 2 of this historical documentary. And as we know, the planet of the apes, right, in French, is called the monkey planet, or Planet des Singes, right? So just had a look at what the word singes means in French. And of course, the ape, monkey, and all that, right? Singe or singe, right? Then looking for the origin of the word singer, right? The origin of the word singer, and this you get basically a different type of definition. Like sing in Indian is lion, right? But basically a singer. Well, obviously everyone knows what a singer is, right? A person who sings, trained vocalist or poet, right? So that's like pretty straightforward, like singer, right? Basically a sing, meaning in Indian is lion, which is obviously Masonic in origins. So obviously Masonic lion, very straightforwardly Masonic. As you can see, all images, lion very much Masonic, and of course a lion's paw grip. Lion of the tribe of Judah. Of course a lion's paw grip, what they use as a handshake and grip. Basically putting where lions and monkeys native to, right? Yes, because as far as I'm concerned, lions and monkeys come from Africa, right? And as you can see, a lot of it, Africa obviously, but also see in Europe and that. And the interestingly, lion is Panthera, so that's like the Black Panther's idea, right? The Panthera, Leo obviously lion, and monkeys, Africa, Central America, South America, and Asia. And the lions eat monkeys. And such a government is known as pride. Pride. So here we have Black Pride, right? Supporting LGBTQI. And the T bit is obviously the telling peace. Right? UK Black Pride. Black Pride. United States. Civil Rights Movement. Black Gay Pride. So plenty of the pride idea, right? Of course the T. So plenty of that, right? And Elizabeth Boer's lion, right, is Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Right? The Boer's lion, quite a bit of lion stuff and all that. So lions and monkeys, basically. And of course the British Commonwealth, dominions of the British Commonwealth, including India, as you can see, in the parts of Africa, right? And the jazz singer, right? Remember the singer idea, the singer, right? Is the first feature-length motion picture that had the basically speaking picture, synchronized recorded music score, right? The first talking picture type of idea, right? And a funny story in it. about basically a Jew, right? He's like a Jew who blacks up, right? Blacks up as a sort of as a Negro and that, right? And starts singing songs and that. So obviously, before this was before the black and white minstrel show, right? A very funny film indeed, like, you know. Yeah, that was basically the first talking type of picture and movie. So obviously he loved the idea and wanted to sort of really sell home this idea, what we're doing in here, right? About blacks and that. Right, so, see, this marked the ascendancy of talkies and end of the silent film era, right? So basically going off this, right, I'm arriving at the conclusion that the singers idea, as in Planet of the Apes, right, the singers as singers, is basically the same thing, right? Or they're hiding the type of ideas behind it, right? They're very closely related, right? So obviously now like a black singer, like a minstrel type of thing, see? Like a black singer. And basically that's how basically under that form, the brown, the Africans in Europe, the singers, see what I'm saying? Now, right, take into consideration, right, the popularity of all these singing contests, right, which, relatively new. I think it started coming in around about 60s and all this. These singing contests, and they're at a point now where, like, obviously they're absolutely massive, like this. I mean, there's not many, there's, I don't know how many, but there's loads of, singing competitions basically is what they are, and all over the television, like I see, half a dozen or whatever, loads of bloody these singing shows and that. Of course, people singing, see, yeah. Of course, blacks and whites, and then of course, you know what I mean. We're very, all over the world, right? Like the, following the sort of Planet of the Apes script. Planet of the Singers, see, all over the worldwide thing. Singing contests and all that. So as you can see here, right, singing contest has been on TV for 70 years in different guises. In the, including of course the Eurovision Song Contest, which as you can see there, like Eurovision stars in our eyes, loads. Of course, a lot more than that as well in more recent times. Singing competitions, talent shows, and all the rest. We can continue in this type of code, right? You had the Beastmaster, which was in the famous 80s film, right? Come out in the 80s, and it was Mark Singer. Mark Singer was the Beastmaster, and of course a lion was very much the main animal in this thing, right? So again, you could be looking at type of, the royal court idea, in Africa, and sort of mastering the beasts type of thing. There was a Black Panther in it as well. Yeah. There's plenty of animals in it and what have you. So here's Beastmaster, right? Born with the courage of an eagle. Obviously that's Masonic code, the strength of a black tiger, right? That's a Masonic code, and the power of a god. So again, totally Masonic as, right? In the eye, the Beastmaster. Yeah, this had Tanya Robertson, who was on the Dirty Tea League. Johnny Amos. So I had Johnny Amos in, right? So we're back to the sort of black idea again, right? And the African ideas with this one. Mayaks. Here's a funny bit of code, right? Who was the first black singer in Britain? And you get Jimmy Jones, right? Jimmy Jones, and I don't know if that's Jimmy Jones or whatever, but wouldn't surprise if it is, like, kinda weird, isn't it? And UK #1, Jimmy Jones was born in Birmingham, Alabama, and raised with a love for black vaudeville acts. Well, so there you go. UK million selling hit. But interesting bit of code, like obviously the James code and the John code. Good timing. So maybe Jimmy Jones was supposedly a female, of course. We're not all transes, so. And there's Kenny Lynch. And obviously the sort of idea of Kenny Lynch is the day with the lynching, innit? The day with the lynching when they supposedly hung them and all that. So, you know what I mean? Weird stuff, like. And here's another funny little bit of code, right? Marie Battle Singer, right? So it's a black woman, right? Of course, gonna be T, trans, but a black woman, right? In the battle, you got the battle, right? And again, see, the singer or sinjay type of code. So basically, you know what it is. It's a derogatory type of code, right? So as you can see, right, this type of idea ties in with the La Planet des Singes, right? You know, yeah, which is obviously the Pierre Boulle monkey planet, right? And it looks like, you know, this is all tied in. You know, there's no coincidence type of thing, as we're now, right? So it's very much a part of it, right? And 9 movies up and now. As I was seeing another one, right, at the end, that famous sequence where he sees this Statue of Liberty thing, right, or call it Cybele or whatever, you know what I mean? It's that mother goddess thing, right? And it's you know, it sort of reminds him at the end that they've sort of buried the history, erased the previous history and replaced it with an all new history and all that thing. So that basically shows how easy it is today. It's, you know, see of now, like maybe 100 years or whatever, you can completely replace history, see? They've put 3 generations of people and you can completely erase the previous history and replace it with a new one, see? So that's obviously what they're in the process of now, like, isn't it? Of course, this is a recent slogan, right? In Britain and America. I'm not sure about other places, right? But this is a slogan, a recent slogan, so we know what they're building, basically. Know what they're doing, basically. You know what I mean? Build back better. This is what they're building, see what I mean? And obviously, getting rid of the old ways and that, and the old peoples. There you go, introduced by the United Nations, it was, see? UN. Would obviously be the Great Reset type of idea, you know. See it to do with economics, but probably not, like, you know what I mean?